a more perfect union. Not a perfect union, but a more perfect union. He would put these things in these personal terms that I think with his intent was that America could stand back and kind of process these things and see them through the eyes of the African American experience, which, many Americans simply don't, aren't familiar with.
The killing of Trayvon Martin, that was the beginning of Black Lives Matter. And then you get to the summer, and you get death after death after public death.
Officer Wilson shot.
Police shooting of a teenager.
2014 was one of the worst years, I would say, probably for President Obama. I can't speak for him, but he seemed to be in a lot of pain personally, and the country was being, in a lot of ways, ripped apart on the matter of race and police violence. Eric Garner choked to death on the streets of New York City while he's saying, "I can't breathe." Tamir Rice, a little boy, 12 years old, who later is shot by police officers. The body of Michael Brown lying in the street for 4 hours and his mom not able to go to him. And then you have this black man in the White House trying to figure out what to say.
Tensions are boiling over in the St. Louis suburb of Ferguson, Missouri.
We're seeing Black Americans saying, there's something happening here, and we are demanding better.
Now, let's face it, you guys, you're putting different cases on there, and different cases have different problems, right? You put Eric Gardner on there, right? I was kind of outraged on it. I was more than outraged. I talked about it, and all right, Eric Gardner, we'll take him aside. Right now, Lucy's, right? What was Lucy's? He was selling cigarettes, not by the pack, but by the individual cigarette. And this goes into my whole point. A tyrannical government hell-bent on making enormous tax gains from taxpayers wanted to punish him. A Democrat government wanted to punish Eric Gardner for selling cigarettes without getting tax money for it. See, the problem is you label everything with racism. And maybe it's the community leaders, the governors, the mayors, the police chiefs, right? You guys love, the black community loves to look tough, right? Tough, right? A lot of them are tough. In the game, in the hustle, thug life scares people, right? You get respect when you scare people. But I tell you, you live in that kind of glorified community where you got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one community. You're going to have some problems. We can look at Chicago. It says in the Bible, before you can take the speck out of your brother's eye, or I guess a white's eye or a black's eye, you got to take the plank out of your own eye. Chicago should have been dealt with the murder rates. Maybe it's not so much racial as it is cultural. Teach our young black boys and girls to settle arguments with wit instead of brawn. Look, have we not beat the dead horse over separating America over black and white? Isn't it a little old? Who's going to step across the divide and say, Hatfield, yeah, McCoy, yeah, want to patch things up. What we're doing, we're just hating each other and killing each other. It's not the right way. Maybe our cultures need to get fixed.